Hello, welcome to another Learning Beyond Limits lesson. Today we want to talk about factors. What exactly is a factor? Well, a factor is a number that can divide into a given number without leaving a remainder. So when we think about factor, we should think about group. We should also think about divide because when we divide, we are grouping. Let's start by looking at this question. What would be the factor for 4 or factors for 4 since 4 has more than one factors? Let's use some cubes to help. 4 cubes to represent the number 4. Well, the question we want to ask is how many different ways can we group 4? We could group 4 into one group of 4, so 4 itself, we're grouping by 4, so 4 is a factor of 4. We could group 4 into groups of 1s, so we're grouping by 1, so 1 is another factor of 4. We can also group 4 into groups of 2s, so we see we're grouping by 2, and 2 is a factor of 4. We cannot group 4 into groups of 3s because here we have 3, but in the other group we have 1 remaining. And remember, the groups have to be equal, even amount in each group. So recap, 1 is a factor of 4, 2 is a factor of 4, and 4 is a factor of 4. We group 4 into one group of 4, so 4 was, as we say, is a factor of 4. And here we go 2 here, 2 is a factor of 4, and groups of 1s, 1 is a factor of 4. Let's look at this question. What would be the factors for 6? Well, again, we have to think divide and grouping. We could group 6 into one group of 6. So 6 would be a factor of 6. Then into groups of 1s, so 1 would be a factor of 6. Into groups of 2s, so 2 would be a factor of 6. Into groups of 3s, and 3 would be a factor of 6. And this is how we solve or find factors of a given number.